Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to HISSYFIT. A couple days ago, I got LASIK eye surgery. When you get LASIK eye surgery, you cannot wear makeup for a certain amount of time after the procedure. And I find that normally when someone does away with makeup for an extended period of time, you end up getting this comment.
Wow, you're so pretty without makeup.
And I'm here today to tell you the 5 reasons why I hate that sentence. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to HISSYFIT and please keep on watching. Fuck, move the camera. The first reason why I hate the statement,
"You're so pretty without makeup,"
is because 9 times out of 10, it's an unsolicited comment. And I'm sure that it's probably not supposed to be malicious, and I feel like most of the time people mean well when they say that, but it's just one of those comments that when you hear it, it comes from out of left field, and it takes you back for a sec, and you have to kind of process it, think of how to respond, and then move on. Now, I typically just say thank you whenever somebody says that, and I just drop the subject and don't really want to talk about it anymore. It just feels weird hearing that, and like I said, I don't think the person that says it normally means bad things when they say it, but it's just unsolicited. That's the best way to put it. It comes at such odd times, I feel like, and that just adds to the whole weirdness of the situation. The second reason why I hate that statement is it makes me wonder, do I really look that different when I have makeup on? And this kind of goes hand in hand with my third reason, which is that's not the reason why I wear makeup. I don't wear makeup to compensate for anything, and I really try not to like change my face too drastically when I do my makeup either. I mean, there's plenty of techniques that you could do to completely transform yourself into somebody else. Our Halloween videos are a great example of that. But yeah, the second reason, do I really look that different that you have to state this to me in such a surprised manner? And leading into number 3, that's not why I wear makeup. I'm not trying to cover anything up. I'm not trying to compensate for something that I feel like I'm missing when I wear makeup. Some days I just want to wear makeup, and some days I don't want to wear makeup. And bringing you back to number 1, 9 times out of 10, that comment comes from absolutely nowhere. So like I said, it just adds to the weirdness of the whole situation. Going off of weirdness, I'm gonna lead that into reason number 4 why I hate that statement. It's just an uncomfortable conversation. And this counts for a bunch of different situations. The most common one that I can think of is one that every single young woman has been in. I feel like this typically happens when you're in your teenage years and insecurities are through the roof, but like say for example, you're with a group of girlfriends and maybe you haven't hung out with one of the girls in the group very often, and this is the first time you're all getting ready for a school dance together or something, you know? And you show up without any makeup on, or you take your makeup off from the day, or whatever. Now you're not wearing makeup. And someone goes, "Wow, you're so pretty without makeup." And then they go off about how they're so ugly, or their pores are like this, or their skin is like this, or they have to wear makeup to do this or that. And all of a sudden, it's like you're the reason why somebody is just pouring out their insecurities. And it's almost like they're making you feel bad for the way they feel about themselves. Uncomfortable. The whole thing is uncomfortable. Now, I'm not saying that people can't be insecure. I'm not saying that people can't vent about their insecurities, and I'm not saying that maybe just because somebody told you that you're pretty without makeup means that you're not allowed to feel any type of way about yourself still. It's just, it's uncomfortable for anybody, for someone else to project their insecurities onto you. We're all guilty of it, and we've all received it. It's just, especially when it brings up the whole no makeup thing, it's just even more weird. And finally, my 5th reason why I hate this statement, "You're so pretty without makeup," is that there's probably 1,000,001 better ways to state whatever the person that's saying it is trying to get across. Unless you're just a dickhead and you're saying it to be an asshole, then in that case, we don't really care about what you think. But like I said earlier, I'm sure that people aren't meaning to sound any type of way when they make that statement. It just naturally borders on uncomfortable, and I think that people could word that a lot better, like, "Oh, you have beautiful skin," or "Your eyelashes are so naturally beautiful," or, you know, there's just a bunch of different ways to say it so that it doesn't sound nearly as condescending as
"Wow, you're so pretty without makeup"
sounds. And like every other unsolicited comment that us young ladies must deal with on a daily basis, all we can do is take it in our stride and move on with the conversation in a different direction. At least that's what I choose to do. Now, of course, you can fight the topic all you want and open up a dialogue, hopefully, that could maybe shed some light onto somebody else. I found that 9 times out of 10 when somebody says it, they're not trying to be a dick, so I just kind of let it go and move on with my life. but to each their own. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below stating how you typically react to a comment like that, because I'd love to find out some of your advice for it. Give this video a like for uncomfortable conversations that females have to deal with. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys next week in a new video. Bye, HISSYFIT.